Welcome to the C-Bin podcast, a show where artists and musicians with an axe to grind throw things deep into the abyss of the C-Bin. Transphobia, racism, ableism, anti-Semitism, sexism, and homophobia, it all gets dumped on the trash! How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the motherfucking C-Bin podcast. It's me, everyone's favourite, big, voluptuous, delicious daddy, the Right Reverend of the Pentecostal Church of the C-Bin. It's Big Tasty. And doing another sort of C-Bin in the wild, like a C-Bin safari. I'm in a wonderful communal living area in London. That's why you can hear some people listening to some soothing trance and having intellectual conversations about life in the background, so hopefully that's not too distracting to you. But the most important thing is I'm here with someone who's an evergreen member of the punk scene, someone who's always there and reliably helping out and offering a smiling face and a pot of mega beans.
Yes.
It's See Har.
Hello.
How's it going?
Honestly, it was so good to actually hear that live, the introduction. I was so excited.
I always wonder if it's weird because you've been a real nice supporter of the show for a while, and you obviously saw me do it live, and you've been on the Patreon and stuff. Yeah, so I wonder if it is bizarre to hear that intro.
It was. I kind of almost half thought it was maybe pre-recorded for each session, no, it is live and direct.
Yeah, I'm hitting it raw. I like it raw.
I like it raw.
Spitting it out every time. Sometimes I fuck up, but you know what? People don't need to know that.
It's a bit of a tongue twister.
Yeah.
A big voluptuous big daddy. Yeah.
a friend of mine recently, I was saying, I think we were talking about swearing, and I was like, yeah, I never say motherfucker. And they were like, dude, you say it in your intro every time. And I was like, oh shit.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought I was a little cunt and a little shit and a little fuck, but I didn't know I was heavy on the motherfucker. But no, it's in my goddamn calling card.
It's just natural.
Yeah. So we've been at Wonkfest today.
Yes, we have been at Wonkfest.
It is your birthday in exactly 30 minutes.
Oh shit, it is. Yes, it will be.
So
it will
as this episode runs on, you'll age.
I will age.
Yeah.
Into my 36th year.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, or 37th, I guess, because actually the first year is 0 to 1, isn't it? So then you're always. Yeah. Is that the way it works?
I don't know. It depends, because don't South Koreans do it different as well?
I have no idea. What do they do?
Like when Koreans are shat out of the flap, they are like 1.
Oh, okay. See, that makes more sense in a way, because I don't know. Does it make sense?
I don't know.
Because you start at 0.
I could be completely wrong.
Maybe I guess I'm entering my 37th cycle around the sun.
Well, you look great for it.
Thanks, babes. Thanks.
You don't look a day over 12.
I definitely have the humour of a 12-year-old boy, so any poo jokes, fart jokes.
You got the haircut
bang on
of
it.
A 12-year-old boy from Tennessee in 1982.
Fuck you.
I didn't mean to spit so much shade on that one.
No, fair. It's fair. It's a fine mullet.
It's a glorious mullet. See, I'm jealous of all the people that look amazing with mullets such as yourself, because I know for a fact that if I had a mullet, I would.
We're doing a podcast.
Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, if I had a mullet, I would look like I belonged on some kind of register. You know what I mean?
Register of sexy mullets.
Oh, sex something. Offences. But yeah, so we've been hanging out. I've been trying to get as many bins as I can, because I'm about to move house.
Yes.
Into Casa de Fuck That.
Yeah.
So if you listen to these out of order, maybe last week you would have heard some Wonkfest, but this is like the same day. It's like a weird little.
Yeah. I'd like to say actually how lovely Wonkfest is. It's incredible. There's 25 bands. There's free food all day. Everyone is sound, other than the security that keep moving you out of your spot.
I thought I was being like I thought they were just picking on me. I was like, am I being teased? You know
They've got a very particular avenue for people to walk through. And, you can't stand there, mate. You can't stand there.
But I was literally outside the front door entrance, leaning on a wall, and they were like, can't lean there, mate. I was like, who fucking says?
Just leave me alone, please.
Why don't you like me? Why would you let me rest? But no, it is one. I didn't even know about the fact that there's a huge amount of free food and stuff.
So if you get there for doors, you get a fry up. And then there's a buffet all day, which is provided by, I think it's a couple of people that just provide a huge amount of vegan food. And then everyone brings dishes and sweets and snacks for the buffet. And then there's a barbecue downstairs as well. And you get meat burgers, veggie burgers, salad. It's great.
I had a delightful piece of cake.
Ooh.
It was very nice.
Really, really nice.
I was eating it while I watched Incisions.
Lovely. A little bit of cake in the punk.
Yeah, a little bit of cake, a little bit of screaming. I was into it.
Nice. Well, I successfully failed and watched one band today, but I still had a lovely time.
Oh, it's all right. You missed my band.
I did miss your band.
It's right.
Due to a catalogue of disasters. Not that I live really close to the venue or anything and was late
it's not
anyway.
like you haven't seen us 4 million times.
I don't know if I have.
No, you've seen Rash, I'm sure.
I don't think I have. I think I've always it's one of. There's always everyone always has that band that they never actually manage to see, even though they love them.
I swear I've seen you at our New Cross In shows a couple of times.
Maybe. I don't know. I think I've been always that person that's late.
Maybe we're just forgetful. So, before we crack in with the bins, you're doing a little bit of birthday wild swimming tomorrow?
Yes, we're going to go for a little wild swim in the River Bean.
Which is the
most excellently named river that we could find.
That is a great one. If you go skinny dipping, you put in
beans in the bean.
Beans in the bean. You become your own pot of mega beans.
Right, exactly. We shall have a bubbling pot of beans in the River Bean.
The cauldron.
The cauldron of beans.
I
mean, hopefully everything will be alright with the trains in the morning. But yeah, we're going to go for a little swim, have a little picnic, do some party games, play a little three-legged race, a little bit of musical statues, bit of silliness in the afternoon.
Fuck yeah.
Bit of a picnic, it'll be lovely.
Yeah, I'm sad I can't stick around. I've got to go rip and rock.
Off to Bristol.
Yeah, but that's the way it is sometimes. But this could be our own special birthday celebration.
Yeah.
The insertion of things into the sea bin.
The bin.
The sea bean.
The sea bean. The bean bin.
The river bean bin.
River bean bin.
So on that note,
what's
the first bin you got?
Right. So, I'm winging this.
Winging it.
So, the first thing I'm going to put in is corporate Twitters. Corporate Twitter bants.
Yeah.
So you get the big brands. You got Tesco, Aldi, M&S, Greggs,
Mackey's.
Wendy's, Macca's, and they've all got this little Twitter going on, our burgers are better than yours, and we've got Colin the Caterpillar, and we've got Cuthbert the Caterpillar, and it's all just. It's like everyone's like, oh, this is so funny. Aren't they so real? They're so human. Oh, they're so funny. But really, they're just corporate brands that want your money. Yeah,
they've just hired, they've probably found someone who does comedy on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then given them a salary and said,
minimum wage.
And be on Twitter all day and make jokes.
And they're just taking, the one pure thing we have in the world of memes.
Yeah.
And just making it corporate. And it just makes me feel a little bit sick inside, really.
Fuckifying it.
It makes me feel a little bit sick.
Yeah.
And Netflix, they all do it, and it's just like, just leave us alone for a minute, please.
One that I'm thinking about recently, what was it? Weetabix posted a picture of
the Weetabix and the beans. Back to the beans.
And then every single corporation, it would be like Burger King being like, oh, we'll even take a Big Mac over this.
Yeah,
this is cursed.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, we're so funny, we're so human.
No, you're not.
Makes me sick.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, I was doing a little bit of research to just before this podcast, literally a minute before.
Yeah, this is very guerrilla.
Yeah. And I found this great tweet from the Museum of English Rural Life.
Oh, shit.
Which sounds wholesome as fuck. I think I might actually look it up and go.
For sure.
But basically, they posted a thread on Twitter of pigs, but as you scroll, they get longer. And it's basically a thread of, I'm just loading it up on my phone, 85 tweets. I don't know how many of them are pigs right now.
Right, okay.
But it is pictures of farmyard pigs. But each one, as you scroll down, they get longer and longer and bigger and longer, and it's absolutely great, to be fair. Just a great selection of pictures of pigs.
Yeah.
So I'm here for that.
Yeah, but that's like, you know, because sometimes like you do see that like museums or in the like shops and stuff, independent companies and businesses, they'll have like Twitters where they get kind of silly with it and stuff.
Although the text after all these lovely pictures of pigs is the amount of oats it needs to sustain a thread like this, and I feel like they're just getting on that brother may have some oats meme
I see, yeah.
hype. And I'm like, just leave the memes to just normal life and not corporatize it.
It's a thing. Yeah, when you take the meme away from the working man, you're fucking over. That's like to me. I always, the way I know a meme is dead is if it becomes a joke on Family Guy.
Exactly.
And I'm like, meme's dead.
Or it gets tweeted by Tesco and you're like, fuck.
Or Elon Musk tweets it or something like that, you know what I mean? But the companies have been doing this on TikTok too. TikTok's a bit of a contentious topic on the Seabin because, you know, it's been discussed a lot in a lot of negative ways, and I tend to agree, but also I'm a bit obsessed with it.
I mean, as a 36-year-old woman, I am not the market for TikTok. No. And I only know about TikTok because my wonderful housemate Sian will send me the best TikToks that she sees and shares them with me, and I get to see all the good shit and not have to deal with all the bullshit, so that's fine.
And I mean, I make TikTok memes for my shop, which is a corporation. So
shit, so you're doing the corporate branding Twitter.
So I guess I'm part of the machine. But I try to run the shop like an independent shop, but then again, still, you know, paid Bob, big geek,
bucks.
The big geek,
big daddy bucks.
Yeah, the big daddy geek bucks.
I mean, I guess that's a point actually that I hadn't thought, is the independent, like this lovely little museum of pigs and your lovely little gamer shop, and maybe that's all right. I don't know. It just makes me die a little bit inside.
I think when it's like small businesses that are trying to go viral with memes to like get a foot up in a very competitive industry, cool. But when it's like the multi-billion, trillion-dollar companies like Apple and McDonald's and Nestle and stuff, and they're taking this very niche working class sense of humour and using it to trick people into thinking that they're on their side. That's it. That's what gets me. It's the tricking, like, oh, we're on your side. We're just as fun as you guys. Yeah. That's always like, I've always had a very sort of zero tolerance for capitalists that try to trick the working class into thinking that they're on the same page. Exactly. Because it's not. It is a trick. It's they don't give a fuck. Trick. Yeah. If they just want our money. Yeah. If there was a way to harvest us and then put us in a package and sell us, there'd be babies on a conveyor belt being thrown into a grinder. Like, they wouldn't give a fuck. Exactly. Yeah. And then they'd make a meme out of it. Yeah. Yeah, you should never underestimate the callousness of a corporate meme. Exactly. It's callous. It's like it just makes me feel sick. They're just like targeting people in their soft bits. Yeah, they know exactly how to sell shit to people. It's marketing to the next level, and I hate it. Horrible. There has to be some kind of secret science to it, like the thing that like because every now and then you'll see like people in the queer community like being super conservative or something, like because they've been bitten by some kind of marketing to make them be like, oh, I'm very Republican and I'm queer, but I hate them. But also on the queer hype, it's like the whole brand's getting on the pride thing, like it's June, it's Pride, let's hello fellow gays, but yet we'll persecute you at work and actually hate you all, but look, we're so inclusive. Yeah. It's the thing, you look, if you want to see how much of an ally a corporation is, look at how if you look at like the Saudi Arabia version of their Twitter pages are during the Pride months, and see their banners, and then you'll see how really they care about whether they actually give a shit or not. Yeah, it's bullshit. The company like that runs the shop I do, they'd send us these profile pictures that had like trans or gay flags on it and stuff, and I'd use them, and then after Pride month they'd be like, cool, make sure to remove your profile picture back to the original one.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you don't care.
It's just performative bullshit, and it's just. I guess it's the same as when we were kids, that you'd get the adverts in between cartoons for the new toys and everything, which probably still happens, but I never watch TV anymore, so I don't know.
It's weird, because obviously, you watch that when you're a kid, and then when you're older, you get adverts for life insurance and shit, because everyone knows you're going to die.
So actually, I turned off on Facebook, there's an option to turn off the, ads that come up based on your browsing activity.
Yeah.
So you can turn that off completely, but that means they just give you ads for
random
generic people. So as a 36-year-old woman, I get generic ads for pregnancy and babies and housewife shit and new mops, and it's like, great, thanks guys. Really, really targeting the market there.
With all the cooking and cleaning and baby shitting out you'll be doing, you'll need all these products.
Oh, look at you, you are of childbearing age.
Yes.
Here's some pregnancy tests. Like, great.
Yes. On your fourth sprog, enjoy this new pregnancy vag cooler.
Vag cooler.
Yeah.
For your hot vag.
Yeah, because pregnancy leads to an over-tempered vagina. If I know anything about anatomy, I know that's how it works.
That's definitely science right there.
Babies create more heat than nuclear fusion. But yeah, I mean, anything that sort of revolves around capitalism being shitty is always an instant bin.
Okay, good.
So don't worry, there is no threat of me not. As much as memes make me laugh, these are not funny.
Exactly.
So listen for the splash. In it goes.
Hooray.
1 for 1.
Yes.
Yeah. We're not.
What's that? What's the one finger chocolate?
The one finger chocolate could be whatever you enjoy. It could be a Mars
bar. I can have a twirl.
You can have a twirl.
Oh,
Fuck yeah, you can have a twirl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love a twirl.
Yeah. But they don't come in twos.
Actually, they might do. Maybe a flake. A flake. Yeah.
But yeah, a twirl's just a flake that's been dipped in choco, in it, like a bit more self-contained.
Yeah. Less bits everywhere.
I always feel like a twirl would be better in a 99 ice cream, because.
Yeah, it would make a lot more sense.
You could impale it in the ice cream easier, because
I'm not a fan of ice cream and chocolate, though. No? Actually, maybe that's something I should put in the bin, seeing as we're winging it.
The combination.
Yeah.
I mean, ice cream and chocolate is better than fucking James Domestic's abomination of a combination.
I don't know.
He likes to put sharp cheddar cheese on his vanilla ice cream.
Okay, that's an interesting hype. I'm not sure I'm on that.
Him and Tim Loud have had like an almost like a gang war about this on Seabin, where James Domestic talked about it, and I was like, are you fucking mentally ill? And then Tim Loud came on and was like, James Domestic needs to be like, have his hard drive checked for that. And then James Domestic came back on and was like, Tim Loud, you don't know what you're talking about. But I think they've squashed
cheese on ice cream.
Yeah, but I'm seeing Tim Loud tomorrow, so maybe I'll get a retort.
Okay, but this actually leads quite nicely on to my next item. I think I'll put.
Yeah.
Let's go for this one. The weird combinations of food that supermarkets put out, and the one thing that comes to mind is Sainsbury's did a chocolate hummus with carrots. So they do this little hummus and carrot dip thing, which is like, okay, that's nice. It comes with the meal deal. Bit healthier than crisps. Okay, I'll do it. A little bit of carrot sticks and hummus. And then they made chocolate hummus. I'm like, why? Why would you do that?
They just do it. They're doing it to make people buy it, because they want people to do viral videos.
Like, oh my
and
god, it's so
it.
random. Oh, chocolate hummus.
Yeah. They want people to start making YouTube videos and be like, hey guys, so today I've got Sainsbury's chocolate hummus and I'm going to try it right for you right now. You heard.
That's not a thing, surely.
It sure is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Sainsbury's just put out a chocolate hummus and carrot sticks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave
It's
Decision.
going in the bin.
Dave Decision.
Dave Decision has entered the podcast.
In the live studio audience. No, you're more than welcome to join in.
But also along that, I don't know, I don't like the raspberries and chocolate thing. That doesn't sit well with me.
That makes a bit more sense than chocolate hummus.
But like, those desserts you get, that chocolate with raspberries, I'm like, no. Fruit and chocolate, no.
Yeah,
no.
Not for you.
No.
You don't like a sensual chocolate dipped strawberry?
No.
No.
I think it's the sharp and the sweet. No, not on it.
I feel you.
Not on it.
But do you remember Tesco? A few years ago, they did like roast dinner, like around Christmas time. They did like stuffing donuts, like roast dinner stuffing donuts.
Oh, that's just fucking wrong.
Yeah,
Why would they do that?
Yeah, it was weird.
What was in them? Turkey?
Yeah, well, it was just donuts, but then it had like, you know, sage and onion stuffing shit inside it.
Nah, that's just wrong.
Yeah, all the goodies.
Nah. See, like a donut with cranberry sauce, fine, because that's sweet. That's like jam.
Yeah.
But sage and onion stuff, nah.
The cranberry sauce in a donut, I feel, would be far too tart.
No, I can get down with that. It's just like jam.
Yeah.
It's just like a Christmassy jam.
Good for your a cranberry sauce filled donut would be good for your urinary tract.
That's exactly what you need when you got a UTI. Is a cranberry filled donut.
Yeah. Fuck making them, have tablets and cranberry juice. Just give them a cranberry filled donut.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking like cranberry and brie. That would be quite nice. Like a little cheesy donut.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like like some things you're into and some things you're not.
I know. I don't know.
It's almost like everyone has their own individual taste,
isn't it? Exactly. Who knew?
I do think, like intentionally weird food combos are bad. Recently in America, they did Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew.
That's just fucking weird.
Where they got the Flamin' Hot seasoning from Cheetos and they put it in Mountain Dew.
Nah.
And it was just.
See, that's another weird corporate brand bullshit. Don't like it.
Well, they say that most companies are owned by the same like 4 things.
Or is it like Monsanto and Nestle or something?
And Mars and something else.
Yeah.
So they all pretend they're enemies, but really they're all just
in cahoots with their weird combinations and their memes.
Yeah. It's just weird shit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in Seabin law, we have a rule of like not to yuck someone's yum.
You do.
But also when it comes down to food, I normally leave it up to fate.
Okay.
I don't.
Do you have the slow bro?
I don't have the slow bro.
What have we got? I've got a WKD lid. We could do that.
Yeah, I'll do.
Yeah, I've got a little pocket of WKD lids.
A pocket of lids?
There you go.
How many lids do you need?
I'm passing Simon the lid.
Right.
Well, I don't like to litter, so I just put them in my pocket.
Yeah, keep them in your little pouch.
Yeah.
So, I guess yellow WKD top is in bin.
Yeah.
And then the
bare bottom.
Yeah, the bare bottom bit is out bin.
Okay.
Right, so...
it's a flick.
That was a good flick.
That was a good flick.
No one saw it because this is audio.
You can't see.
But even I impressed myself.
I'm impressed.
I gave myself like a half chub with my own lid flick. But unfortunately, it's not going in the bin.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, the not to yuck someone else's yums is fine.
Yeah.
Someone out there loves chocolate hummus.
I'm sure there's some weird middle-aged woman living in
shonging down on the hummus,
living in a bedsit who collects like giant porcelain Betty Boop figures. Is watching Murder, She Wrote right now with her 10th tub of chocolate hummus of the day.
I kind of hope so.
Yeah.
I'm kind of down for
that shit. That shit just happens sometimes.
Yeah, that is true.
People find routines. So we got one in, one out. Shake it all about.
Woohoo!
It's I like to be the first to say happy birthday, See Har.
Hooray! Is it midnight?
It's your birthday.
Oh, it's 3 minutes past. It's my motherfucking birthday.
Happy birthday to you. I'll stop that right now. I don't want to be cringe. Yeah, it's See Har's birthday officially.
Hooray!
Woo! Seabin first.
Real life birthday.
Yeah. On that note. Yeah. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
So what better birthday present than to ask you some questions before we continue on.
Let's do it.
So I'm just going to go through my internal brain Rolodex of questions from the past and just see where we go with it, you know? So
I'm hoping for one classic question.
So, what question's that? Or is it one of those things where if you mention it, maybe I won't ask it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to see what you ask first.
Okay. Well, the first one I haven't asked for a while is: would you rather fight 50 Dutch-sized Shreks or one Shrek-sized duck?
Okay. So I've thought about this quite a lot actually. But in the context of horses rather than Shreks. But I feel like it's a similar thing. They're both kind of
comparable
beefy,
in strength.
beefy animals, up for the fights. And I think I would go for the 50 duck-sized Shreks.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're small. Mm-hmm. You could bat them away. rather than one. Like, Shrek is big.
He's a big guy.
How big is Shrek?
I mean,
should we Google this?
Yeah.
Let's Google it quickly.
I'm sure he's like 7'1" or something.
Okay, I'm going to. Do you think my phone will do the speaking thing? How big is Shrek? How big is Shrek?
Here is information from Character Profile Wikia Fandom.
Oh. Okay, so it says Shrek is 8 foot and weighs 450 pounds.
Fuck my big arsehole.
Yeah, exactly. So, the thought of an 8 foot, 450 pound duck, I'm not going to be able to fight that off, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going for the tiny ducks.
Yeah, the
tiny Shreks.
The tiny Shreks. But if you've seen Shrek 2, he mounts the giant gingerbread man fairly easily.
To be fair, I don't think I've actually seen it.
I feel like 50 Shreks have the sort of combat knowledge to Gulliver you a little bit on that one.
To be fair, I was thinking of them with the brains of ducks.
Oh, okay.
So they just want the seed.
They want bread.
They want bread.
They want the seed.
They want the seed. Okay, so this is a little extra side that my housemate has been feeding the pigeons that live near our house, and has accidentally created a pigeon army.
Right.
So every time we go out the front door now in the daytime, the pigeon's like, where's my fucking seed?
Like, are they like the size of fucking condors or something?
Yeah, well, they're kind of normal pigeon size at the minute, but the way she's feeding them, they're going to get big.
Going to get big boys.
And it's quite terrifying.
Pigeons are such weird little things.
Yeah.
Because they're just so bulbous.
They are. Like, how do you fly?
Yeah.
And how they walk when their head moves when they walk.
When they walk, it looks like they're listening to Rage Against the Machine in little headphones.
Yeah.
They're just bopping along.
But yeah, so I'm thinking of I'm feeling like ducks are a little bit stupid.
Well, I'm giving you one melee weapon to fight off these Shreks.
Okay.
What are you having?
I think I'd have a big stick.
Just a big stick?
Just a big stick, just fucking bam, bam, bam.
like a bow staff.
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Just a big stick.
Just a big stick, yeah. I'm not too au fait with weapons.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have a chopping weapon.
No, I wouldn't want to chop them up, that's a bit much.
Yeah, flamethrower.
I'd just whack them out the way so they fly back into the water and do their Shreky
Imagine a flamethrower, 50 crispy
ducks.
Shrek carcasses littered around you.
I mean, I guess it would make for a tasty snack if you ate meat, but
yeah, I don't
want to eat them.
Shrek looks
ducks.
like he tastes a bit gamey. You know.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that green flesh would crisp up very nice.
Yeah,
little Shrek cracklings.
Yeah, you'd probably have to leave him in running water for a bit to get the taste of the swamp out of his muscles.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd go for 50 duck-sized Shreks. I think.
Fair play.
Yeah,
fair play.
Yeah,
that's absolutely.
I feel like I could take them.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd have them.
Speaking of fighting, hi there. Yeah. Speaking of fighting, how many 8-year-olds do you think you could take in one go?
This fucking question, man. I don't know. I don't want to fight children.
You don't want to, but you have to.
But why? But why? Why are you making me fight?
It's life or death.
Okay. I mean, I feel like they're on the level of ducks at this point.
No, well, I think an 8-year-old has more combat knowledge than a duck.
Potentially.
I mean, ducks are,
depends what TV they've been watching.
Ducks are savage rapists. but
8-year-old children hopefully aren't.
8-year-olds haven't developed that part of their brain yet that knows how to stop. They'll just go.
True. To be fair, children don't have any fear either. They just go in like, ah!
Yeah.
And just fucking have it. So I reckon I could maybe take 2 of them out, and then
2 of them.
I don't know.
I was expecting you to like 30.
I don't know.
You're a 37-year-old woman.
I know, but I don't feel like I could beat up 8-year-old children.
You could rip an 8-year-old's head clean off.
I don't know if I want
and
to.
And throw it a mile.
I don't know if I want to. That sounds terrifying.
All right. You'd rather be swarmed.
I think, yeah. At this point, if there's 8-year-olds attacking me, I think I'm just going to give in.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Shoes for poos or poos for shoes?
This is the question I wanted! Yes! So, definitely poos for shoes, because you can take them off. I can't remember who said this on the original podcast, but if you had poos for shoes, you don't have to wear shoes.
Yeah.
You don't have to wear shoes.
You could free foot it.
Exactly.
For sure.
And also the thought of shitting out a shoe is not comfortable.
Yeah, well, it depends how pliable your fucking bungus is.
Yeah, no, I'm not down for that.
I feel like I'm at a point now where my Crohn's has made my asshole
loose,
fairly fucking bamboozled. I feel like
you can shit out shoes whenever you like.
I could shit out one of those like knee-high Converse that you saw teen kids wear in like 2000.
What about a thigh-high stiletto boot, like drag queen style?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
8-inch platform.
Yeah.
Absolute shin shredder, as Craig Charles used to say.
When he was shitting out shoes.
Yeah, back when Craig Charles was narrating the shoe shitting out competition on Takeshi's Castle.
On Robot Wars.
Yeah.
So shoe a lot.
The Robot Wars fucking sub game where to get an upper hand in the competition you had to see who could shit out a shoe the fastest.
That was the uncut scene. That's on the director's cut.
You get a 30-second head start in smashing one's robot in because fucking Billy's dad could fucking blast out a new rock with the greatest of ease. all that time in the army finally did
finally
good.
paid off. Now it's my time to shine.
Yeah, he's built for it. He's built for shitting shoes. But yeah, I think people. I'm always surprised by the amount of people that do choose the shoe poo.
Yeah. I mean, because poos for shoes is obvious.
Yeah.
Because you could wear your pooey shoes if you wanted to sloop around and make a mess.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can almost be known. You could be known as the person who has shitty feet.
Exactly.
And you could go on This Morning, and tell
with Phil and Holly.
Yeah, tell Phil. He'll be like, you're wearing poo on your feet.
I'm like, yes,
and
Phil.
you'll be like, yeah.
Where's Gordon the Gopher?
Yeah.
Was that him with Gordon the Gopher? Was it?
I don't know.
That was a long time ago.
Before my time.
Yeah. Yeah. Poos for shoes.
You could be like, well, what are you wearing on your feet?
And actually, today
Phil?
I'm wearing mine pooey stilettos. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Bam.
Try sculpting a thin, pointed shit that can bear my body weight. It's not easy. It's craft.
It is. It's craft poo shoes.
Yeah.
And fuck this craft beer malarkey. Craft poo shoes.
I'm a shit cobbler.
There's that meme of the peach cobbler as he sits on his own, carefully crafting his peaches, as he cobbling his peaches as he cries. Yeah, I might have to look that up. I can't remember what the text is on it, but it's fucking great.
No, that made the visual of that.
Yeah, the peach cobbler is just slowly cobbling his peaches.
Yeah. Just imagine, yeah. So the soul's fallen off my peach.
I'm just googling peach cobbler meme.
Peach cobbler meme. What a bountiful font of memes you've got there.
Oh, it's not. Google shit for memes. Why can I never find these memes?
What you need is to find a corporation that sells peach cobblers.
Yeah, that's another day. Another thing for another day.
Yeah. I guess we'll do one more question and then we'll move on.
Okay, let's do it.
Would you rather have 5 foot long ears or 5 foot long nipples?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 foot's quite a lot.
They're just as sensitive as regular nipples. Mm-hmm. The ears, it's the lobes that are long.
I was going to say, with these ears, is it the hole that's big or the lobes that are long?
The lobes.
Do you know what? I would definitely go for the lobes because you could fit so many earrings in a 5 foot long lobe.
Yeah, but how tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Okay, so they're not going to drag.
Yeah, they're just a little bit off the floor.
Yeah, but if they're weighted down with jewellery...
I mean, the jewellery I buy is cheap, it's not heavy.
Oh, fair play. Yeah. I feel like if I had 5 foot long ears, I'd want to wrap them around me like a scarf.
You could. I mean, that would be quite handy for winter time, definitely.
Or make a little ear turban out of them.
Yeah.
Which would look quite strange.
To be fair, it'd be good to tie your hair up with your ear lobes.
Imagine that visual. You're walking around with shit on your feet, and you've got a man bun.
Stilettos.
You got a man bun that's tied up with 5 foot long earlobes.
Yeah, fit right in Hackney. It'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah. You walk. Yeah, not even just Hackney. You walk around Camden like that. That zombie guy will be spray painting an anarchy symbol on your back before you even know it. Yeah,
I'd go for the 5 foot lobes. Yeah. I think that makes
think about
sense.
the utility of nipples like that, though.
I mean, I suppose they'd only still have. I mean, when you're talking utility of nipples, for me that means milk.
Yeah.
So
That wouldn't work though, because it'd be like
you'd only have one milk hole, unless it was like one of those irrigation tubes.
One milk hole.
One of those irrigation tubes that you get in the gardens. That's got little holes along the way, and then you could feed the 5,000 with your 5 foot long nipples.
Multiple sucklings all in one crack.
Sucklings on the old nips. Yeah.
I'm thinking more like when I had my friend Darren on, he was talking about how you could go camping shirtless and be your own tent.
But how?
Because the nipples would be like
your guy pole.
Yeah, they'd be like the centre load-bearing stick for the tent.
But then you'd have to lay really still while your nipples were holding the tent. You couldn't move.
That's fine.
I feel like that's impractical.
That's the price you pay for being your own tent. You know, you could use them as chopsticks.
I mean, if you had 5 foot long earlobes, could you stretch them out and make
it even longer?
Make a whole tent.
10 foot long earlobes.
Yeah, stretch them out really thin and make a really thin skin tent.
Like ear linguine. So yeah, ears then.
Just saying, my housemates and neighbours are all looking at us like, what the fuck are you talking about?
the people that were once listening to smooth trance and having a nice time and now walking around really concerned.
What is happening?
At the idea of
skin tents,
of nipples and stuff like that. The idea of nipples,
like
that's a foreign concept.
Nipples,
Nipples?
Was it Fishlock that put nipples in the bin?
No, I think he might have.
I think Fishlock put nipples in the bin.
Yeah. He's missing out, you know.
Yeah.
But to be fair, actually, I say that I don't like my nipples being touched.
Yeah.
Dead sensitive.
Yeah.
Bare sensitive. They were inside my body for most of my life, and then I jumped in the sea, and they went.
They were like, we want to get in the bin.
The pain was unbearable.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like it felt like I'd had 2 red hot pokers stuck in my chest.
That sounds pretty traumatic.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Yeah.
And also, I got a nipple cripple so bad in year 6 that my whole chest was bruised.
Fucking hell.
But that still didn't make the nipple come out.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah, the cooling, salty waters of the ocean prying out my
prying out your fresh nipples.
My milkers.
Your milkers. Your teats.
Yeah, my big mummy milkers. My calcium cannons.
What was the question? Oh yeah, earlobes.
Yeah, well that's good to know. I feel like we really know you on a deeper level now.
There we go.
What's next in this situation?
I have no idea, to be fair. Let me. I think I don't have much of a reason for this one, but the word pet peeve needs to go in the bin because it's really fucking annoying.
Yeah, but
it just grates on me so much.
What's wrong with it?
Just doesn't sound nice. Peeve. Is it just the word that feels weird for you? Like I don't like the word panties. Oh. I feel it's quite seedy. Yeah. I mean, maybe. Yeah.
I'm all for a bit of.
I don't like the word membrane either.
Yeah, membrane. I'm all for a bit of slap and tickle, you know what I mean? But panties.
But no panties for Simon.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, I'll take those panties off.
Take those panties right off.
And I feel like, especially in an English accent, it sounds strange.
Panties.
Yo, sweet darling.
Please remove those panties.
I can smell your panties from here.
Oh, God.
The crispy aroma.
Oh.
Crispy. Why did I make it crispy?
Yeah, that's where you're going wrong.
Years of fun.
The never-ending crisp. Yeah. So is it just the peeve?
Yeah, and I guess I don't know. It's just a weird phrase. Don't know. It sounds just cheesy and peevy.
It does sound quite peevy.
But yeah, I mean, this is a completely unsubstantiated claim to put in the bin. I just don't like it.
I mean, it's
Fuck
fair.
In the bin.
I mean, like, people have wanted to throw in moist and all that stuff, you know.
See, I'm fine with moist. Membrane, I don't like. It feels like something's going to stick in the back of my head.
Yeah. I feel you.
But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of difficult because obviously pet peeves are my bread and butter.
I know, that's the thing.
And every single email I send to a normie who might not know the ins and outs of this show, I have to be like,
to get many of them.
Yeah. like when I was trying to get like when I was talking to Sue Lynn from Propaganda and stuff to get them on and stuff, it was like, so you have to come in and like,
I feel like it is quite an Americanism. Sorry.
Yeah, it was just like, you bring in your pet peeves. Like I was like, things that annoy you, but they can be silly because when you bring it up, especially to like people like Barney from Napalm Death or something, they think, well, I'm going to talk about something super political, but like obviously we cover that with the trash rule. So I'm like, no, I want you to talk about belts or like, you know, getting an itchy ass crack or something. So I have to be like pet peeves. I have to say that a lot.
I guess actually maybe what annoys me about it is, why is it a pet peeve? Like, what is a peeve and why is it your pet?
Yeah, I'm guessing the pet bit is something that's personal to yourself.
Okay.
You know, like how you can have like, this is a really geeky reference, but it's the only way I can describe it, because I play a lot of Magic the Gathering, and certain players have favourite cards and they become like their pet cards. That even if they're shit, they put in every deck because they love them.
Because they're their favourite, yeah.
And because it's personal to them. So I wonder if it's that same kind of usage. Are you Googling what pet peeve means?
I'm Googling what pet peeve means, yeah.
So you're very good at this research business.
I know, I love a bit of research.
I just go straight from the top of the dome, rock the microphone, freestyler.
So the phrase pet peeve originated around 1919 from the 14th century word peevish, meaning orny or ill-tempered.
Orny?
I don't know what orny means.
Orny and ill-tempered.
Like, you can't have a definition that has another word that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Pet peeves are reserved for those things that we find truly impossible to deal with.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm slurring my words now. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
But yeah, impossible to deal with. That's pretty deep.
Yeah. I feel like that's gotten out of hand then, because people will say pet peeves are just things that annoy them slightly, but they can definitely deal with them.
Yeah, it's not impossible to deal with. Yeah.
Like a pet peeve for me would be people that like will constantly butt in and talk over like people.
Yeah.
Which I do sometimes. Well, most of the time I'm a bloke. It's kind of in my DNA. But like if I'm in like a group of people and there's like I see my friend trying to talk and there's some loudmouth cunt constantly cutting them up, like I want to eat their face.
Yeah.
In an evil zombie way, and that's a pet peeve to me. But I don't know if I feel like impossible to deal with.
Yeah, because you have to deal with it.
Yeah.
A lot of the time.
Maybe what we should be throwing in is the sort of declassification of pet peeve in terms of importance.
Yeah.
That's pretty not.
I guess words change their meaning, don't they, over time?
Yeah. It's now less severe.
Yeah.
It should be reserved for the very most severe of things that piss us off.
Yeah.
But it's now just been delegated to
any
minor inconveniences.
Yeah, little annoyances that wind you up. Yeah.
I feel like this is another flip.
Oh, mate. Go on then.
Do you not think?
Yeah, go on. Flip the WKD.
You know what, mate? It's your birthday.
Put it in the fucking bin.
In it goes. Happy birthday.
Hooray!
Birthday splash. In it goes. You got 2 out of 3. You got 2 fingers. You got the Twix.
Oh, nice. I love a Twix. Twix. Excellent.
So we're thinking maybe doing a little pedestal of positivity.
Yeah, we could do. That'd be quite nice.
There's a little M1. There's a nice one.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
You were telling me a story about being stuck on a fence.
Yes.
What's that about?
So this is personal pedestal of positivity. That's easier to say when you're not drunk. So the other night when it was really, really hot in the heat wave, we decided to break into the reservoir that's near us. So it's this lovely little reservoir. It's a swimming place during the day, like it's perfectly safe and everything. It's lovely, but it costs lots of money to go in, and you can never book anything. So we're like, fine, we'll break in. Loads of people break in, blah blah blah. So to get in, you're going over this. There's a wall and a barbed wire fence, and you have to kind of jump over the wall, and then there's like a 7-foot drop on the other side to land on this big pipe, and then bam, you're in. Okay, easy peasy as it seems. So I'm not a very strong climber. I'm quite a heavy lady, and I got stuck in the fence, basically.
Oh, my God.
So I'm panicking with my arms stuck in this fence, and I'm hanging like 7 foot in the air.
I'm curious to see where the positivity comes in.
Okay, it's coming.
Okay, yeah.
And so I kind of managed to get down, but my arm's caught in the fence, and it kind of rips off, and I've got like this nice puncture wound and a big weird lump in my arm now. And it was just like panic, basically, and the adrenaline's like, oh fuck, oh my God, I nearly died. Blah, blah, blah. Didn't nearly die, nearly broke my arm, everything's fine. Blah, blah. Yeah. So we went in for a swim, it was lovely, cooled off after this heat wave, it was beautiful. And then it was like, okay, right, we should probably go now. And I'm like, I can't get back out. I can't grip anything on my hand, and
fuck.
So what I should have mentioned at the first bit as well is the way we usually go in, which is a lot easier. There was security there because it was obviously a hot day. Security, they knew people were going to break in, blah blah blah. So I was with my housemates, and I was like, right guys, right, you go. I'm going to give myself up to security because I can't climb out of here. I'm just going to have to apologise, give up, and hope they take pity on me and let me out the gate. So I did that, walked up to the security. I was like, hello. So I fucked up here. I really hurt my arm and I can't go back the way I came. Can you let me out the door? And they were like, no, can't do that. You have to go back the way you came. I was like, great, fuck. So at this point, my housemates have gone. I was like, right, you go. I don't want you to get in trouble, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm like, shit, right, now I'm just stuck in this reservoir, this like fenced off reservoir. I'm like, okay, right, what do I do? So I'm walking about. There's loads of people about as well because literally everyone around here breaks into that place and goes for a swim. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm asking people, like, do you know a way out? How can I get out? And they're like, well, the easiest way is probably to wade over the river because there's another river that goes out. So I'm like, okay, right, I can do this. I'm all like kind of hyped on fear and adrenaline. Like,
full Bear Grylls mode.
Yeah, I was like, right, I can wade over the river. So I'm walking up to the river. I'm like, right, I can do this. And I'm looking at the river. I'm like, this is a big river. I'm like, oh, shit. Okay, right. Panic. And then, thank fuck. So this is where the positivity comes in.
Cool.
Because my housemates came back to get me. They were like, right, See Har's been gone too long. Where is she? We're going to break back in. We're going to find her. And they came back and got me. And, yeah, honestly, I was like, oh, my God, thank fuck they're here. And basically, they let me use them as a ladder. A human ladder to climb up the wall and climb back down the other side. And yeah, that's where the positivity comes in because they are the best people and they literally raise me up as a human ladder and mentally raise me up most of the time as well. Just like Westlife. Yeah. Along with the key changes and the tall stools that we have in the house and the matching outfits. But yeah, so that's where the positivity... That's the most positive thing for a little while for me. It was wonderful. I felt very loved and very cared for. Yeah. And they're fucking good eggs and I love them dearly.
Oh, so, that's a beautiful way to end this lovely birthday episode of this evening.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
So on the pedestal this week, See Har's friends.
Yeah.
No. Brilliant. Well, thanks for coming on and a happy birthday.
Thank you for having me. It's been very nice and very surreal to do this in my kitchen.
Yeah. I mean, it's just great. I swear, like the last 2 or 3 times I've been here, we've been like, well, we're going to do this now, we're going to do it, and then either like a rave pops up.
Yeah, someone just gets the sound system out in the living room and ruins everyone's sleep.
Something happens. So it's good to finally crack it on.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, you got a lovely bit of free swimming to look forward to tomorrow.
Yes, and no climbing over fences for this one either.
Yeah, please be careful.
We were walking there up a field.
But when in doubt, you know that your friends will turn themselves.
Raise me up
so I can swim in a reservoir. Brilliant. Well, yeah. Have a good birthday and thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Is there anything going on in your life you want to let people know about? Or anything that you want to share?
Join the union.
Join the union.
Yeah, join your workplace union, join Acorn, the community union. We're all over the country, we're doing good stuff. Join the union.
Do it.
Yeah.
Don't be a prick.
I wish I'd prepared a better speech for that, but yeah, just join the fucking union because we need it, man.
Don't cross a picket line, don't be a prick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice one.
Right. You heard it here first, people. I'll see you here next week. Later.
Hey guys, it's me, Big Tasty. I just wanted to say cheers for listening to this week's episode, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed making it. Now, if you feel so inclined, you should come check out my Patreon page. You can sign up for as little as £1 a month, and you get weekly exclusive video tier lists and monthly mail-outs with things such as stickers and fabric patches, zines and art prints. Hey, and if you can't spare the money right now, I totally understand. No pressure. I'm going to keep making episodes regardless. But if you can support financially, it really helps the show. Just keep moving on. And then another way you can help is just to follow us on stuff like Twitter and Instagram at Seaburn Podcast and share it around to people that you think might like this filthy shit. Anyway, love you guys. Appreciate you. And I'll see you next week.